This is just gonna be a pretty average arm day for me. It has taken me from 140 to 160. So if you want to see guaranteed growth and absolutely blow up your arms, then just follow this arm day right here. So to start off this arm day, I started with tricep overhead extensions. A common mistake I see a lot of people make is putting the end where the string comes out of, or the cable, all the way towards the floor, and then they're struggling to even lift it up. But as you can see, it's right above my hip, and then I just lean forward just a little bit, and that allows me to take my elbows and point them all the way out. You don't want them pointing in, because then you're not really hitting that tricep head. So if you point them out, it's going to be the perfect form to just destroy those triceps. I also always try to hit at least 8 to 12 reps close to failure. And then after that, I usually like to hit a drop set of about half the weight and then just add a couple pounds. And I usually like to hit that for 8 to 12 as well. The next exercise I hit was going to be the tricep cable pullover. For this, you want the end of the cable to be just right above your shoulder, barely touching it. As you can see, that's where it is for me. And then you're just going to want to face parallel to the cable, so that when you bring the cable across your body, your arm is going the same direction as the cable. You also want your elbow flared up just a little bit. The rep range I try to hit for this one is also going to be 8 to 12 reps, close to failure or at failure. And right here you can see I just failed. And then I'm just going to turn around, I'm just going to drop the weight a little, hit a little drop set, absolutely destroy the tricep head. For this, I only get to like 3 reps. The next exercise I hit was going to be the tricep cable pushdowns. Right here, you can see how my elbows are almost perpendicular to the floor, so it's going to meet at a 90-degree angle. And I'm just pushing as hard as I can straight down into the floor, and I'm turning my hands as it gets to the bottom and just squeezing the triceps. I try to get 8 to 12 reps here as well, and you can see I'm using the V-bar. I don't really like using the rope because you can't really feel that squeeze. This next exercise is just going to be the seated shoulder press. If you have the standing one, it's more optimal to go that way. So as you can see here, the reps are very controlled. I'm not bouncing the weight. I'm going all the way down to the collarbone, full range of motion. My elbows are exceeding that 90-degree angle, and I'm just pushing up as hard as I can. Next is going to be the dumbbell shoulder raises. So for here, I'm going to go with 25 pounds. These I like to hit at a higher rep range and then drop down to a drop set. So I like to cut the weight in half and then add a couple pounds and then hit about 8 to 12 reps of that too. The reason I like to do that is because it just really starts to burn the shoulder, and I feel like it just works the best for me. As you can see here, I have a wide stance. I'm just raising it up slowly. I'm not throwing the weight at all. I'm just pushing it up, lowering it down, pushing it up. This next clip right here is just going to be the drop set. So as you can see, still controlled. I'm going to hit a little side angle here so you can really see all the angles. They're just going to be nice, slow, controlled reps. All the way up, all the way down. Full range of motion. These should burn very bad, like burn. Moving on over to biceps. The first exercise I hit today is just going to be these single arm standing dumbbell curls. Right here it's a 40-pounder, and as you can tell, I'm just slowly bringing the weight up. I'm not throwing it around. I'm twisting my wrist as I push up to really work the forearm as well. As I bring it up, I'm just twisting and I'm pushing hard. Max effort, right to failure. I also like to drop down to a drop set, and then I also like to do 2 sets of this. And then the final exercise that I hit today is just going to be these preacher curls. So right here I have a 50-pounder. I like to grasp the inside as it turns my hands inward, and then I can push those pinkies up to really work those forearms just like the last one. These are also going to be max effort. I should have gone heavier here. I grabbed a 50 and I did about 13 reps. I should have grabbed a 60 to start off there. And then I don't do drop sets on these because they're pretty taxing. And then I also just do 2 sets of this. This is just going to be the second set that I hit. This is going to be at 60 pounds. As you can see, it just really just stretches the arm. You're going to bring it all the way down and then all the way up, slow and controlled, and that's what's going to make your biceps blow up. The most guaranteed way to blow up any muscle is just going to be full range of motion, slow and controlled, close to failure, 8 to 12 rep range, and consistency. Consistency is also a very important role that a lot of people miss. So here you can just see all the sets that I hit and all the exercises. So the last arm day that I hit is going to be the red, and then the arm day I just hit today is going to be the blue. As you can see for the single bicep curls, it's just you need to have an 8 to 12 rep range where you're close to failure, and then I like to just throw in a couple of drop sets. The most important fact. So this is the most important thing to remember. If you want to take anything from this video, the most important thing to remember is that the range of motion and just getting a full stretch all the way down and then all the way back up, that's what's going to blow up your biceps. That's what's going to blow up your arms. That's what's going to show you real size.